This is just a pillow, but to me, it means a lot more than just a pillow. And for many of you who are watching, it will probably also help you in your whole entire life. I want to preface before starting off this video, you don't need this exact pillow. You can use any other pillow. You don't even have to use a pillow. You can use a blanket or whatever you might find. It could also just be a space in your whole entire room. But this pillow resembles three things to me. And in this video, we're going to be talking about what those three things are. The last thing that it resembles to me is basically a sum up of 1 and 2. And so the first thing that this resembles to me is just a reminder to be able to meditate. I am always at my desk every single day. I'm in a chair or I'm in bed or I'm in some other uncomfy chair. Whenever I'm working downstairs, I do see this pillow downstairs. And so when I do see it, I am able to just remind myself to be able to take a break. I'm able to see it. I'm able to remind myself to be able to sit down for just a moment, close my eyes and shut off the whole entire world and sit on this pillow, right? I'm able to go near a window. I'm able to go into a corner. I'm able to go really anywhere and just be able to sit down and be with myself. With social media being like everywhere, I have my laptop, I have my phone, I have my iPad, I have my cameras, everything. I have all these toys to be able to play around with. It is just such a great moment to be able to be alone and meditate. I'm able to sit on it for long periods, so then I'm able to meditate for 5 minutes to 10 minutes to 20 minutes and just close my eyes and just focus, right? Rather than just sitting on the ground or in some chair. I'm in a chair almost most of my time during the day. So it's nice to be able to just ground myself and be on a spot that I'm not usually at or will ever find myself being at most of my days, right? Most of the days we're walking, we're sitting on the train, we're sitting on the bus, we're sitting on a plane. We're doing things away from having to actually just be on the ground, which I think is a really special moment to be able to do in meditation rather than being in bed or in a chair. And to be more inclusive, it isn't just this pillow or a pillow that you need. It can be like your favorite blanket that you lay in bed with. And so as long as you just have something singularly that is just a reminder for you to be able to meditate and be at, I think is just something that's really great. And this is what this pillow does for me. I hate how this is sounding like any other video, but the second thing that this reminds me to do is be myself. And being myself consists of being able to just sit on this mat and know that anything outside of it is out of my control. It's just a nice square to be able to know that this is where I can be. I can be my whole entire self. I'm not losing any parts of myself. I'm all right here. It's comforting to know that all of me is in one spot and I'm able to just express my thoughts, express the way I feel, or just gather myself. We now have all these different outlets to be able to escape every single part of ourselves, right? We're able to just disconnect from our brains, from our bodies, and just watch something, consume, rather than being able to create. So I'm trying to change the reminder of this to also become a place where I can be able to journal, or I can be able to just look out and just observe the entire world rather than consume things that are being made to be able to take my attention, right? That tree behind me, or these things out in the woods, or any single thing outside of this mat can just be observed rather than having to be consumed. There's such a big difference between being able to observe and consume. Consuming, we're letting our brains be able to have a hit of dopamine or whatever it is that you're excited about when you do go scrolling on these social media platforms. But observing is really being able to be a part of your own self, right? I can observe the trees and the way that it flows. I can observe, I don't know, squirrels running by. I can observe people. So this place lets me be me, lets me be whole. I know how silly that could sound, but I'm really able to just enjoy myself where I am whenever I sit here. Again, it can be a pillow, it can be a blanket, it can be just straight up the ground, anywhere that you go. It can be a corner in your room. It can be anywhere. As long as you're able to just adapt your own mindset to knowing that when you are doing a certain activity, that you're able to just be in that. And so my certain activity in general of all of it is being able to just sit on the ground, right? I'm able to close my eyes, or I'm able to just enjoy and observe life. Observing life through my own eyes and not through other people's lenses is something that is very comforting for me. Being able to know that I'm able to choose what I want to be able to do with my life. And so this mat has really become that for me. I cannot emphasize enough how much I really do enjoy this mat and being able to just sit and be around, right? I've gotten this thing maybe a year or two ago, and I didn't really start using it up until now. And I'm finding more about myself the more that I sit on this, right? The more that I talk to you guys about it. I know that this is such like a hidden secret to maybe a lot of you, but this is something that we used to do way back when. We used to be able to just sit and be somewhere and be bored, right? Like, we're not supposed to be consuming social media. This is something that is completely new and that people are able to manufacture a hit of dopamine, which is crazy to think about. And so this mat lets me be there for myself. And for the last note, number 3, as you've probably been hearing me say, it is a reminder. It is a reminder of being able to see it and feel it physically and be able to say to myself, okay, I can take 10 minutes out of my day to meditate, to just have coffee, to observe the outside world, to be able to just be with myself and just learn more about myself so I can start journaling. I think that is what's super important. Having a reminder to be able to be with yourself and meditate is the most important part about this whole entire video, right? This is a cool pillow. It's awesome. I love this pillow. And maybe you guys can either make one, or you guys can go find one, or you can even have a cooler pillow that you have. But this is my pillow. This is my reminder. This is something that I've shaped my mindset around to be able to remind myself to be myself. That speaks on so many levels. Whether it's yourself finding a mat or blanket or a place to sit at, you know, try it out. Enjoy a coffee in some little spot. Maybe it's outside at some wooden table outside of the office building. It is really whatever you make of it, as long as you're able to hash out time for yourself. That is the most important thing. Being able to just be there for yourself, away from social media and away from screens. And in of itself, this video is a reminder for you to be able to advocate for your own self. Know that you want to be able to do these things. Know what you want to do. Plan for them. Remind yourself. Being on this gives me comfort, knowing that I can say what I want. I can do what I want. I can just relax, right? I'm not worried about who said this or what this person thinks of me, or how can I make a cooler video. I wasn't even sitting on here thinking about making this video. This has been purely my own activity, my own act, even though there are so many other people in this world that do this. I believed it was me, right? Because I'm making my own thing. I think that's what's so special also, is making it my own thing. This is my thing. I wake up, I come do work, I see it, I want to sit down, I want to meditate. It recharges me, it makes me feel better, I feel great, I can tackle on the entire day, right? Even if that's me sitting on a project and working on it for the next 4 to 6 hours, this thing helps me gather myself to be able to do that. It is a very versatile item for me, for my mindset, and I'm excited to be able to hear what you guys have whatever I have that is for you, if that makes sense. I want to be able to know what you guys adapt to be able to make it for your own self, to be able to meditate, sit and be by yourself, right? Whether that's really at your desk, or that is in your bed, or it is in your favorite chair, or even like your favorite spot on the couch. I have like OCD. Like, this thing lets me know, even though it's dirty, it is some place I can be comfortable at. There's so much that this mat really does mean to me. If you came here because I clickbaited you into watching this video about this cool mat, this is not about the mat if you have gone this far. This is about reminders, being yourself, and doing that. For those that are still here, I wanted to gauge people on what they would think if I had made a video editing course. I wanted to be able to make a video editing course that I thought would help plenty of people. To give a background on my video editing skills, I've worked for many companies, high-end companies, different videos and styles of genres of being able to strike emotion and feeling through them, or even just really cool videos that you may see online. I have a huge perspective of being able to work on a plethora amount of genres of videos, and I wanted to be able to teach that online to you. I've taught a lot of assistant editors. I've taught other editors. I've taught lots of keystrokes on being able to work faster as an editor, and just overall the philosophy of being a video editor. I was wondering if people would be invested to be able to watch what I have to be able to teach as a video editing course. I'm getting back into YouTube some more. I'm trying to make it an easier process for me to be able to be on screen and be here in these places. I thought that it would be a great way to be able to create a community here online with others, whether that's being able to meditate, be somewhere, talk with other editors, be able to really connect on the things that I like to do and connect with what other people may love to do. And of course, help support me and my life and what I am inspired to do. Leave your comments down below what you think you'd like to hear about with video editing. To be able to wrap this video up, my name is Steven. This is my pillow. It reminds me to be myself, to take time out of my day, to relax, to just remind myself that I can still be somewhere where I feel whole. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And as always, I gotta get to work.